Secondus, members, the entire members of the National Working Committee, the governors of Rivers State, Delta State, Sokoto State, and of course the host governor, Governor Godwin Obaseki. From what we have gathered so far, yesterday's event was a well-organized event to eliminate the entire leadership of PDP in Nigeria and the democratically elected governors of the party who were all expected to be at that ceremony. For delays in the various airports, the ones I have just mentioned were the ones who were immediately available. Others met the governor at the stadium. So it was a well-organized plan to eliminate the entire leadership of PDP in Nigeria and their elected governors. Thank God they did not succeed in their evil plans. Because yesterday's event was capable of bringing interstate wars among the affected states that their governors were targeted to be eliminated in Edo State. This, to our minds, is a very dangerous development. I want to say that yesterday's event was a political mutiny organized to eliminate constituted authorities in the various states in Nigeria. That is why this morning we are calling on all the security agencies to swing into action, to bring to book those behind yesterday's incident. We are aware that the incident was sponsored by the sponsors of APC in Edo State and the APC leadership. I think for our democracy to survive, we need to open up the space for everybody. I also want to place on record that after we left the palace, those who were wearing PDP caps and the PDP emblem, they were attacked, their cars were destroyed by armed youths who were organized to carry out yesterday's incident. To us as a political party, this is not the first time we are going for a governorship election in the state. Yesterday's event must be condemned by well-meaning Nigerians, because if they had succeeded in doing what they planned yesterday, today this country will be boiling. Because it was not just the governor of Edo State. We have all the PDP governors were invited. So they thought that all the governors were going to be in that vehicle with the governor of Edo State. So you can just imagine what would have been the state of affairs in this country if they had carried out their evil plans. I want to state very clearly that, just like I said before, there was no event by APC organized at the palace. The invasion of the palace by sponsored armed youths, by the sponsor of APC in Edo State, the leader is hereby condemned by the party. We call on the security agencies that the only way to stop a reoccurrence is to ensure that all those who are connected with yesterday's event are arrested and tried for mutiny. I also want to state that it is obvious that APC in Edo State are not ready for election. They have carried out a well planned out strategy to attack leaders of PDP in Edo State, to drive fear to the supporters of our governor, Godwin Obaseki, so that on election day, they will be scared to come out and vote. But let me say it here. No amount of violence will stop the people from exercising their right to vote. Edo people have made up their minds. We don't want to go back to the era where thugs took over our streets, marketplaces, motor parks to harass innocent citizens of our state. We are aware that the former national chairman of APC has been in our state, and we are beginning to see all the plans that have been mapped out to obstruct the people's will in Edo State. Let me state here that for us as a political party, the governor has done well. For the people of Edo State, we don't want to go back to the ugly past, where contracts were awarded and those contracts did not follow due process. We don't want to go to the past, where innocent citizens of our state were not in a position to carry out their legitimate business due to the harassment of thugs. We also don't want to go back to the days where state resources were used for the acquisition of country homes that are only comparable to that of Mobutu Sese Seko. We don't also want to go to the past, where the people of this state were denied basic infrastructural development, as we are witnessing today under Governor Godwin Obaseki. He has done so well, and those enemies of progress are the ones behind yesterday's incident. Once again, I want to use this opportunity to thank the leaders and members of PDP who restrained themselves in the face of hostility from turning yesterday's event to a war between PDP and APC. I want to commend them, and I want to assure them that we are going to ensure that all those connected with this event will be brought to book. We want to appeal to them not to take the laws into their hands. We also want to say that as a political party, we are not going to watch and fold our hands and see our members attacked for any reason. It is now obvious that this Edo State election is now being personalized. Nobody is coming out to tell us the governor has not done well. All they are talking about is personal issues with the governor. I believe the interest of Edo people is greater than the interest of personal conflict and relationship between him and individuals. We want to appeal to all those who are behind this incident to think about Edo State, to think about our future as a state, and allow peace to reign. Thank you, and God bless you. Yes, if there are questions and you want more clarification, please, you can go ahead and ask. But if we are clear enough, you can go ahead and do your stories. Yes, I'm waiting for you to unbind me.
You want to disconnect, sir.